If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. We build too many walls and not enough bridges. To every action there is always opposed an equal reaction. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. Tact is the art of making a point without making an enemy. Truth is ever to be found in simplicity, and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. Plato is my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is truth. We are to admit no more causes of natural things than such as are both true and sufficient to explain their appearances. What we know is a drop, what we don't know is an ocean. I do not know what I may appear to the world, but to myself I seem to have been only like a boy playing on the seashore, and diverting myself in now and then finding a smoother pebble or a prettier shell than ordinary, whilst the great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me. I can make a better argument for the existence of God than anyone else has ever made. This most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets, could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. I have a fundamental belief in the Bible as the Word of God, written by those who were inspired. I study the Bible daily. We are all born ignorant, but one must work hard to remain stupid. No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. If I have done the public any service, it is due to my patient thought. What is done by mechanics is as much the result of thought as that which is done by men of letters. Live your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. I was like a boy playing on the seashore, and diverting myself now and then finding a smoother pebble or a prettier shell than ordinary, whilst the great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me. In the absence of any other proof, the thumb alone would convince me of God's existence. I can take my telescope and look millions and millions of miles into space. But I can go into my room and shut the door and see all the things that are in my heart. Nature is pleased with simplicity. And nature is no dummy. To explain all nature is too difficult a task for any one man or even for any one age. 'Tis much better to do a little with certainty, and leave the rest for others that come after you, than to explain all things by conjecture without making sure of anything. If I have ever made any valuable discoveries, it has been owing more to patient attention than to any other talent. I do not know what I may appear to the world, but to myself I seem to have been only like a boy playing on the seashore, and diverting myself in now and then finding a smoother pebble or a prettier shell than ordinary, whilst the great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me. To me there has never been a higher source of earthly honor or distinction than that connected with advances in science. We are not to consider the world as the body of God. He is an uniform being, void of organs, members, or parts. What we call matter is only the effect of what is called the force of God. I have a fundamental belief in the Bible as the Word of God, written by those who were inspired. I study the Bible daily. The Bible demonstrates the mind of God to the extent of the minds of the men who wrote it.